Winning Wednesday. Today, Winning Wednesday is going to look a little bit different because we having a Meet the Mentor virtually, and we having another one next week. But how is everybody feeling? Like, if you could explain how this past week has been with one word, what would that one word be? And I'm gonna say hey to my people. The check-in gonna be a little short today, but it's okay. Hey, Reality. Hey, Santana. Hey, Yo Yo. I just seen Yo Yo yesterday, and Reality. Hey, Antonio. Hey, Jakaya. Oh, you want to about summer heartbeats this summer? Hey, Kayla. What's your one word for how your last week been? Heavy Winter Wednesday, Dawn. Wait, hopefully I'm not moving in slow motion because the way I just saw my screen move, I might be moving in slow motion. Eventful. I feel you on that. Hey, Tyrese. So you want about new summer heartbeats? Let me check my YouTube because I think I'm moving where it's moving slow and then it's moving fast. Hey, DJ. Hey, Roman. Yo said chills. Well, welcome. This is just a prelude of what you're going to get this summer. I am moving slow. Oh my God. Let me see if I got all my browsers closed because I'm moving slow. All right, y'all. So real quick, I'm gonna give y'all an intro of what today is. We're gonna do a virtual meet the mentors. So y'all gonna get to meet some of your mentors. Some of your mentors are gonna hop on next week. We only just don't have one team represented today, but basically you get to ask some questions that you may want to know about your mentor or what to expect this summer. If we have the answer, we'll provide it to you. If we don't have it today, we'll have it soon. And yeah, I'm gonna let who I have on up now. Hold on, I gotta change the screen layout. Ooh. I don't like that one. Oh, here we go. Hey y'all.
Hey y'all.
Hey y'all.
Hey.
All right, y'all. So if y'all got questions for the teams that's up right now, y'all can put questions in the chat. So if Gemma, James, or Jada or any of your mentors, make sure y'all drop questions and I'll make sure they get it answered. But basically how the structure of today is we're gonna have teams 1 through 5. Some of them have names, some of them don't. That's why I said 1 through 5. And then 6 through 10 is gonna go after. But restream be limited, so I couldn't have everybody on at the same time. All right, Joe. How y'all feeling though? What's one word that describe your past week?
I'm feeling pretty good, and I can say that one word to describe my past week was, I'd say emotional, because this week was the last. Some of the days from this week were our last days facilitating with our kids, so they were pretty sad to see me go. But I know they're gonna eat it next week for graduation. So
Hey y'all, I'm Jada. Me and James are co-partners. We team one. We don't have a team name yet. If y'all checked your email, we waiting for y'all to choose a team name. So yeah, but we gonna figure it out. I would say that my week would be described as consistent. I've been doing a lot of heart smile stuff, most recently more to try to get back in the swing of what this summer going to be like. Because usually I'd be like working 2 jobs, so I'd be like I was a security guard last year while I was at youth work, so I had like to split my time up, but not this year. I'm just gonna be with y'all.
Hey, yo, Gemma.
Alright, I'm gonna be serious. My week was a lot. It was definitely like hectic. But like good things this week. I started on some pieces for the art show. I'm constantly getting RSVPs and stuff like that. So overall, it's been like a good week. I had some downs, but I had a lot of ups too. So just kind of been like all over the place.
you ate that.
Ayo, my one word probably would be busy. I feel like I've been doing a lot, but not really doing too much, if that makes sense. Like anything that has to do with people takes like a lot out of me, but not in a bad way. It's just I need to like re-up on my energy. All right, y'all, we got another mentor. Hey, Charity. Basically, what we just asked is like, how was everybody feeling? If you had to describe your last week, in one word, what would it be?
I would say eventful.
Yeah, I feel you. All right, well, since we did just do our little check-in, we got one more mentor that's gonna come in a few. They just on their way to get stationary, but we're gonna go ahead and get started on the questions. So, in 3 words, describe who you are and explain them. So I'm not sure what y'all want to do it in.
Ladies first.
I can go. I think just overall, like as a person and a mentor, because I feel like I'm the same. I show up as the same person, like who I am in my personal life, as who I am as a mentor. So I'm pretty much the same all around. I'm definitely creative. I think I'm pretty chill. Um, but I think I'm also very like encouraging and empathetic towards other people. Um, so yeah.
Well, I guess Jada.
Yeah, okay. All right, so my 3 words to describe myself, I would be energetic, purposeful, and I'm going to say analytical. I feel like logistics is something that is in my strong suit because I'm always analyzing something. If you had me last year, or if you work with me, or if you see me on any of the lives or any networking event, I'm always trying to be like lively and keep the energy flowing. And then I forgot my second word. Y'all know the word. I feel like that describes me as a person. It's just like I don't know. Yeah, those I just feel like those words fit me.
Oh, one more thing before the next person go. If anybody has any questions about the aspiring artist visual art session, which is one of y'all electives that y'all have to choose from, amongst like the music, Bree with photography, and then our current issues with Dawn and Roman. So if anybody has any questions about the visual art segment, then y'all can drop those down too, especially if I'm not your mentor, because I don't think any of my mentees will be on here. So if you have any questions about the art session specifically for electives, then y'all can drop those questions down too, and I'm more than welcome to answering them.
Period.
I guess I can go. I would say my 3 words are grounded, artistic, and creative. Um, Everybody knows me homegrown. That's why I'm grounded. Everything I do starts with me. Artistic because I don't do just one thing. I dibble and dabble on everything. And I'm gonna switch out creative for empathetic too, just because I understand people. Yeah. So yeah.
I'll say mine is creative, goofy, and motivational. And the only reason I chose goofy because like I don't know, I say jokes like cracking jokes is like my defense mechanism. So it's like I crack jokes just to feel good, you know? I'll say creative because if some of y'all don't know, my name is James. I own a graphic design and fashion design business called Central Creativity. And that's why I say creative, because creative, I'm more like, I don't know, I feel like me and art just be here with it. And what's that, motivational? I say motivational because I always push people to do things they want to do and not have no fear in what they're doing, and just do it to live and not do it just because they were told to. Period.
James, I definitely felt you on a goofy. It was just the emphasis that you put on it, like. Hey yo, all right. The next question is, how do you think your past and current mentees would describe you, and how do you show up for people? And we can just go basically like in the same order that we did. So I guess Gemma, Jada, Charity, James.
All right, repeat what you said, because I definitely was looking at my.
All right, I'm gonna put it in the chat too. But I said, how do you think your past and current mentees would describe you, and how do you show up for people?
I've had a lot of mentees in a lot of different settings. I definitely think the artist mentees would say that I'm. They probably would say that I. They probably would say that I play too much. Because I feel like that was a more intimate group because it was only them four and then me. So we got to kind of like joke a lot and learn about each other on a more personal level. So I just think I was a lot more open and vulnerable in that setting than I usually am. But I think my digital hall with like mentees and like everybody else, I think they will all say that I'm probably funny. I feel like I don't know. I just feel like I'm a jokester, but I definitely think they would all probably say that I'm funny. Sometimes I get quiet, even though I'm a mentor. I kind of like let them lead the conversation and input my advice when I need to. So I would definitely think they would describe me as like a listener. I'm definitely an observer of my mentees first, seeing like how they are in the space and then how I can add to that. So I definitely think they would probably say that I'm funny and that like sometimes I can get quiet and just like observe what they're doing and then add it on to that. How do I show up for people? I think I show up for people a bit too much and not myself.
Yeah.
But I think that sometimes I am like really selfless. So I give back a lot. Um, yeah, just doing like community work. Mentorship to me is like how I show up for other people, like bettering young people so that we can have a better future is a big thing for me. So I think that's how I show up for people, just offering support, any guidance that I can. I'm always looking forward to like investing in other young people and then giving advice when I can. My whole, I think, art program is like how I show up for other artists and young people and helping them support with their art career and their entrepreneurship journey. So I think just offering my resources and my network is like probably my biggest thing of how I show up for people.
Okay, I would say I like that. I had to agree with Gemma on selfless, but I would say that my past and current mentees would probably describe me as like talkative or energetic because yo, I be bouncing off the walls, not literally, but like I love working with other people, especially young people. Knowing that I'll be passing the torch back to them and supporting them in any way I can by better. That's also like knowing that is better in my future in the long run because who come after me gonna run a lot of the stuff that I won't be able to be there for after a while. So very energetic and very lively. Also had to ask Roman. I don't know what Roman would say, but I think that would be a something around that. And then how I show up for other people is like Gemma said, really, really selfless. If you ever see me at any networking event, yo, I'm handing out Miss Joni cards and stickers like Oprah in a car. Like I'm giving it out. But not just hers. Anybody business cards for real. Anytime somebody say artist, I'm like, oh, I know an artist, Gemma. Or somebody say they need something clean, decluttered. I'm like, I heard a sister wall painting. They could get you right. Like anytime somebody say they need a logo, I'm talking about James. Like it's never not a time that I'm not trying to put somebody else on. So to Gemma's point, also showing up for other people more than I show up for myself. I'm very selfless. I'm quick to offer. If I only had $10 in my pocket and you said you need five to get home, I'm pulling out the five. Like here you go. Like come on, let's make sure you get home. So I would say beyond selfless, like unintentionally lacking in care for myself at that point.
Yeah, I agree with all of y'all. I would also say my mentees from the past would say that I'm really nurturing. Like I have like a motherly instinct. And I feel like, that's because my name literally means love. So I try to love on people how I want to be loved and love on my mentees how I know I needed love when I was around that age. So I would say nurturing, and I would also say caring as well. I mean, they kind of the same thing, but I try to show them that as best as I could through Zoom because he was online last year. So I would definitely say those two, and I think those really the main two. Everybody would say, "Wow, you care so much." You check in, just creating those connections outside of just the work setting. Like actually getting to know them and build community with them as people. So yeah.
I would say my past mentees would say that funny but educational, right? So like I crack a joke, but it's like I also want them to get something out of the joke. Like if I'm talking to them, because I know that some kids they don't be having good days and things like that. So I'm always there to like put a smile on their face, but also help them like learn different things along the way when it comes to leadership, life in general, even entrepreneurship. And I would say, what's the last question again? Lord have mercy.
It's how do you show up for people?
Yes, how do I show up for people? I say I show up for people by supporting them, because I feel so like, support is free. You can support any and everybody. And I feel as though like I really try to do my best to support other people in their endeavors, because I love to see my good people win.
Period. Hey Roman, welcome. All right,
Hey
since
guys.
you just hopped on, I'ma just ask you to answer both the two questions that we just answered. So in 3 words, describe who you are and explain them.
Okay. In 3 words, I would say that ambitious. I say that because I just feel like my age never stops me. Like I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. Doesn't matter if I'm only 16. The second one, I would say that I'm caring. Like I always feel like when I hear stuff about people, it always sits with my soul. Like if you tell me something's going on, or if I just feel like something's off, like I feel it for the rest of the day. I just can't shake it. And then lastly, I would say that I think I'm really creative because I write poetry, and I always feel like I'm able to come up with that like play on words and change things around to really showcase what my meaning is behind them. So yeah.
Thank you. And then what would your answer be to the question that's on the screen? So how do you think your past and current mentees would describe you, and how do you show up for people?
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. This is my first year being a mentor, so I don't have too many past mentees. I maybe got like 3, but I'll say that they probably think that I'm very like engaging with them. Always want to talk. I want to hear about their lives. Like I'm always like, what school do you go to? How old are you? What are your interests? How did you connect with Heart Smiles? Like I just always want to talk with them and just know about them and know what's going on. Yeah.
Thank you for that. All right, Joel, we're going to take it home. We got one more question. And if any of these are your mentors, make sure y'all drop any questions y'all have, as well as questions for Gemma's Artist to Artist this summer. So the last question is, what is one piece of advice that you would give to a summer heartbeat? A lot of times people want to know like how they can stay connected, like what's all the projects going on. So if y'all got any information regarding that, plus more, make sure y'all say that in your one piece of advice.
All right, one piece of advice I would give is be consistent. So that consistency that you build over the summer of coming to work from 9 to 3, being on time, being engaged in the sessions, that right there will tell you if you cut out to be a heartbeat, because it's not for everybody. Like these leadership positions, like you can learn the skills, but like being able to apply them in your life and live as a leader day to day, it's something that may not be for everybody. So making sure if it's right for you at this time, it may not be right now. You might want to come back in a year or two. Like y'all pretty young for the most part. I think most people that we got are like 9th graders and 8th graders. So y'all are young. So y'all got time to develop and change your mind and make your choices about life. So be consistent. See how you like it. If you like it, stay consistent. Come to the sessions. The bag gonna follow you.
Okay. Dang, Jim, that was kind of part of my. I'm a recap. I'm gonna fix it. All right. So my one piece of advice would be to put your best foot forward, and expect to fail when you do, because life is about lessons. Like learning lessons is a never ending thing, especially when you're going through life. Whether it's figuring yourself out, figuring out what you like, trying to see what works best for you in school. It's a never ending learning space or cycle that you're gonna be in. So try to put your best foot forward and expect to fail, because the only way you're going to learn is if you fail. Now failing is continuous, failure is accepted, so don't accept it, but continue to put your best foot forward after. And that's the only way I can really tell you how to get back up from any loss you take. On top of what Gemma said of being consistent, none of us here are perfect. All of us had something that we had to learn in Heart Smiles that either started before we got to Heart Smiles or as soon as we got here or in that area. So like when you look at us, don't think that we got it all together. No, we are all still learning as well. So put your best foot forward and learn something and fail. Also, don't forget your badge this summer and don't lose it. We don't have no extras. Make sure you have your badge or you cannot get in.
Um, and the piece of advice that I would give is to like really be engaged with the sessions and the people there. last summer when I was trying to really make sure that I secured my spot with Heart Smiles and the other heartbeats, is I was just always everywhere. Like I tried to come to all the events. I always tried to hop on the session. Like if Miss Joni ever was like, I need someone to hop on the session real quick, I'm like, where's the link? Where's the link? I was just always trying to make sure that people knew me. Like, and then the rest comes after. You just put your best foot forward, like Jada said, and be consistent. Yeah.
It sounds the same, but I'm really echoing everything y'all said. Just show up as your best self, because you never know who's in the room. You never know what opportunities can come just by being who you are, unapologetically, authentically. Like, people really look out for you in Heart Smiles. Everybody here is looking out for you and wants you to become the best version of yourself. So even if the best version of yourself isn't the final version of yourself, still do the little things to make sure that you're growing in every experience and every opportunity. So that's all I gotta say.
Y'all ate that. I would say my advice would be let your actions weigh more than your words. And the reason I say that because I'm a visual learner. If I can, it's better for me to see you doing the work than just you saying that, oh, I'm gonna do the work, I'm gonna do the work, I'm gonna do the work. But I need to see it. I want to see you put forth effort into the things that you want to do and put passion into it and really show that, like, I'm here and I'm here to stay and I'm here to show what I actually can do. So, yeah.
Yo, what? That's my co-mentor. Stop playing.
Ayo, period. So really, we probably about to get into the jewels, but for anybody that's in the chat, do y'all have any questions? Or even if y'all know our mentors already, like, do y'all have any questions that y'all think would be helpful for the mentees to know based on your experience or any of that? Because if the mentee's not on right now, we probably gonna end up just sending them the link so they can go ahead watch it on their own time.
Be early. Getting on time is late.
Yes.
And don't bring no excuses. Miss Joni hate excuses. Like, we already got too many people, so we're not even about to play with y'all. Please don't bring no excuses. And yeah, just don't forget your badge or you can't get in.
All right, well, I don't see any questions in the chat right now, so we can probably just go around, do our jewels, and then we're going to welcome our next set of mentors on. Also, make sure y'all rep your team. If y'all got a name, say your name, but if y'all don't got a name, just say what number your is for right now.
Oh my gosh, not rep your number. I'm a mentor of team number 5. I'm a co-mentor with Zion and Arby. So we'll be our mentors for the summer. It's a team of 3, power team. So looking forward to mentoring you summer. But my jewel for today is probably gonna be to be selfish. I think that's something that I also need to practice more of. So just being selfish, not in like a malicious way, but with positive intentions for yourself and your goals. Be selfish. So that's my jewel for today.
All right, I think I'm next. My jewel would be that no matter how hard it is that you fall, always get back up. Like, I feel like a lot of people get discouraged when they take a L or they take a loss. And sometimes a loss has a silver lining and it really be a lesson in disguise. So if you fall, get back up. And because Cam said, rep your number. I'm team number 1, numero uno, none messing with number 1. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all not messing with us. We coming in hard, we coming in hot. And when y'all find out our team name, y'all gonna be sick. But yeah, get back up.
Jada, the summer ain't even started yet. You ain't got to start.
Roman, you are the mentee. Stop. I'm
Deuce.
team number numero uno. Stop playing.
And I'm team number 2. We coming after you. Not too much. Anyways, I can go next. Y'all, I'm team number 2. And we don't have a team name yet, but it's gonna eat. Jada's is gonna nibble and ours is gonna eat. But yeah, my jewel is to always come with a positive attitude. If you come into Heart Smiles with a positive attitude, everything is just going to soak right in. All the great people, all the great experiences, all of that. Just come with a positive attitude.
All right, so I'm Team Future because we the future. With Dawn the Dawn, my amazing co-partner. My jewel is, it's so many. I would say just remember who you are. Like, try to find that one thing about yourself that you know nobody can take away from you, and keep that at the front of your mind. And anytime things arise, whether it be inside of Her Smiles, outside, remember that one thing and just stand in that truth, stand in any truth that you know. Just don't forget who you are.
Period. I'm team number one. Roman girl, I like you, girl. But don't do us. Don't do us. Don't do us. But I can say my one jewel is to hold your word. Like, if you say you're gonna do something, do it. If you say you want to be a mentor, you're gonna become a mentor. Hold your word, and we're gonna hold you accountable to your word. As long as you're consistent, and then we're gonna be consistent with you. So at the end of the day, we all get a good result. Team one, yeah.
Imagine being number 2 to team 1. That's sickening.
Imagine
not having a team
nibble.
name.
Oh, not too much.
See, we got a team name, but I'm not going to say it. I'm going to just wait till the summer for y'all to see.
Right?
That's all I'm saying. Or check the spreadsheet. That's what it says.
Like that.
Well, if y'all is a mentee for this summer, we do get real competitive. So please bring your best foot forward, because we can't be out here being your mentors, repping the team, and y'all cutting up. Like,
I just need y'all to step behind me. If I say team 5 at the front line, I need y'all behind me. And if y'all not, y'all want to go somewhere else.
Yeah, no, bro. We're going to be switching out team members if y'all start playing. If you ain't team number 1 and you ain't coming and leaving everything undone, like, I don't know. Like, and imagine having a team name so early your mentees didn't choose it.
No. Who said that? Exactly. Stop and say it.
No, they called y'all out. They called y'all out. Said y'all chose your own team names.
I don't see that.
I'm so dead. Do y'all have any other words for your team? For your team, for anybody? For I had y'all get over here.
We can't wait to meet y'all this summer. Y'all
Right. I was about to say I can't wait to meet y'all.
Don't forget your badge. I can't wait to meet y'all, but I ain't gonna meet y'all if y'all don't have no badge.
They're not gonna forget their badge. They got
Bro,
it.
they don't have no badge. They can't come
on
in.
them now, Jada.
Team 7.
No, it's not. It's in the office.
Yo.
Oh, that's my team. Team 7.
Oh.
That's us.
Okay.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a team number 5. Man, I ain't even gonna say that. Let me be quiet.
All right, don't say too much. Don't say too much now. But we coming in hot. But all right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for hopping on. Make sure that y'all ask any questions. Do y'all got contact information y'all can share? Just for when people like rewatch this, like Instagrams, business handles, any of that.
Just check your email. I don't want to drop my number on YouTube. I'm scared somebody might try.
I was about to say, yeah.
All mentees, y'all can contact me on my Instagram, James HSMD, for any further knowledge that y'all want to know about what's going on this summer and what me and team number 1, has to offer.
I feel like my contact info long, but if you check the Her Smiles page and click the link in Miss Joni bio, it has all the contact information for all the mentors. So, yeah. I feel like that's the quickest way, because I feel like all my contact info is long. I'm not about to spell it out on here.
Gemma, just put it in the chat. Just put it in the chat, yo.
All right, y'all. Let me go to the chat.
We gonna get on to the second segment. All right, love y'all.
Thank you, Pam, for hosting it and organizing it. Bye.
All right, y'all. How y'all feeling after the first segment of Meet the Mentor? All right, I'm about to let the second round of mentors in. We still got a few more that we waiting on, but I'm gonna let who we got on now. John.
Cam, what's up? What's up?
Yo, y'all know John to the house.
You know Big ATL down there with Cam. Yeah, the
Big
AUC, you
AUC.
know.
Mo, what school you going to again?
West Brown College.
Oh, stop playing.
ATL.
Big
ATL.
AUC, big ATL. Yeah.
Okay, so what y'all not gonna do is try to leave out the illustrious Coppin State University. So let's make sure we put it on for the A Coppin in the chat. Okay, y'all, right.
All right.
There you go.
How y'all feeling though? I mean, Elda is basically like from Atlanta because she be there so much, but we just gonna let her slide for real.
Right. Get my stamp.
All right, y'all. So basically, we just want to do a repeat of the segment that we did prior. So answering questions and everything. Hold on, we got another mentor to add. Big Sane.
You feel me? Part of the winning team.
Yes.
All right, y'all gonna be
Nothing
winning,
else.
but me and Mo, we winning. We top
Big
winning.
7, big
Top
7,
winning.
don't play.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna actually
Top
respond to
10.
the questions. Okay. I'm gonna respond to the questions this time because I'm team 7. So the first round was team 1 through 5. This one is team 6 through 10. So I think we might have 3 more mentors hopping on, so it's gonna look a little bit more crouchy, but bear with us, y'all. All right, so the first question is in 3 words, describe who you are and explain them. I'm gonna go last.
All right, you feel me? The winning team can go first, of course. We introducing ourselves, or we just answering the question, Cam?
You can introduce yourself and then describe yourself in 3 words and explain them.
Cool. So, hey, everybody. My name is Young Elder. You can call me Elder. I am one of the youth mentors for Team 10, which is Team Game Changers, because we change the game, period. And 3 words that I would use to describe myself would be loving, fun, and I was thinking about this one, and I would just say caring. I say loving because even if I don't know somebody, I want to make sure that they feel the love from me and they feel the love for the environment. Fun just because I like to laugh. I like to joke around. I like to have fun. But I know how to turn it on and off, So I know how to be fun. And caring just because I feel like everybody deserves to be treated with care, and I really try to embody that when I show up and I come places. So yeah, I'm a pass it off to my partner, just so they're talking. Y'all make sure y'all know who. So go ahead, Saint.
Wait, I think the winning team is on mute.
Okay. Patience. That's what I should have said. I'm patient. Okay, patient, because the winning team coming back.
Okay, winning team coming back. Okay, until the winning team come back, who going?
All right, Sid, go ahead, Sid. I'll pass it to Sid, yo.
Hey y'all, I am Sydney. We don't got a team name yet, so me and my team, if you want here, we definitely did get together and come up with our name. But my partner is Roman, and 3 words to describe myself is creative, because I got the business Upcycle, the best creative entrepreneur fashion brand in the city, and also a leader because I'm all here for my community, an advocate because I'm part of the different avocational a word, y'all? Avocational clubs, Healing Youth Alliance, Hearts Miles Heartbeat, and all of those things. So yeah, I think that's it. Who didn't go?
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
I'm sorry I left you.
Thank you, go.
Elder. But yeah, I'm Esane. 3 words I would say used to describe myself. I would say creative. I think creative in a lot of things. Passionate, because I'm very passionate about the people I love and the things that I love to do. So I think that's the big one. And I would say caring too. I'm not trying to steal yours, Elder, but I'm a very caring person. So yeah.
All right, who next?
Can I go? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy.
Hey, everyone. How y'all doing today? My name is Jimmy. I'm a nail tech. 3 words. Hold on, I gotta pick it out. I gotta look at my notes. I wrote in my notes. I would say that welcoming, optimistic, and quite reserved but outgoing. I feel like I'm not an introvert and I'm not an extrovert. I'm kind of like in the middle. So I would say those things about myself. And I'm also a nail tech. So if you need your nails done, come here. Come here.
I can go next. So my name is Mar. My real name is Marquay, but y'all can call me Mar General. 3 words to describe me is creative, caring, and understanding. I can put go getter with being creative as well because I feel like if I want something, I'm gonna get it, and I go after the opportunities, the money, the success if I want it. I say I'm caring because I have a heavy heart, so I really care about like a lot of people around me, especially my friends and family. So when I say I'm like a very genuine caring person, I really am. I'm very understanding as well. I'm very understanding as well because like I don't know, I've been there where people like struggle with that, so I just know like people struggles and yeah, I was really understanding. I'm so sorry, y'all.
It's okay. John, did you go?
Not yet. Cam, I had to say the best team for last. Come on.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo, listen. My name is John. I had to say the best team for last. I am the wonderful mentor of Team 8, and I got Lamar on my left, Tay on my right, Tay Benz on my right. So you know how we come in. But I'm the mentor of Team 8, and 3 words I use to describe myself are determined, passionate, and persistent. Only because I'm doing so much right now. Heart Smiles is something I was like, at least for this summer, that I added to my plate. And so it's something I know I can handle, but I like to do things full steam ahead. Like if I know I can do it and I know I can just put my all into it, then I'm going to do it. I'm working on my businesses. I'm doing all different types of stuff, y'all. So everybody that's joining my team, if you didn't join my team and they didn't put you with us, I'm sorry to say, they put you with the wrong team. I don't know. Maybe it's a mix-up. I don't know. But if you're not with teammate, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to meeting all of y'all this summer, man.
Y'all, don't screenshot me because I know my stuff moving like I'm Transformers, but it's okay. We just gonna rock with it. So I'm gonna answer the questions, and I think for me, my 3 words are kind, intentional, and light. And I would say kind because I mean, on a normal day, I'm pretty nice. Now, if you ask like people that's close to me, I can be kind of a bully, but that's because we cool for real. That's because we cool. Elder, don't do too much. That's because we cool. When it comes to being intentional, I feel like everything I do is for a reason. I'm not like a spontaneous person for the most part. Now, sometimes I couldn't do stuff that's a little out of the box, but that's cool. And then for light, I feel like wherever I am, my impact is still there. So I would say light. So that's my 3 words. All right, now to the wrong team is kind of crazy though. John was ODing right there. But the second question is, how do you think your past and current mentees would describe you, and how do you show up for people? And I'm going to put it in the chat and pin it too.
Can I go first? All right. So my past mentees, last year I mentored with Tay Bands, and I think that they could definitely agree that I was attentive. I really was trying to get to know like each of them individually. Even when they wasn't texting back, I was still texting them. But yeah, I was definitely texting them and stuff, like remembering little things about them. Like if we want to meet in 1 week and they like, oh, my birthday is next month. I like literally come the next meeting like, hey, yeah, it's your birthday in 2 weeks. Like I remember little things about them and just like, ask them personal questions outside of like what's going on inside the group and just keeping in touch with them. Like I still follow some of my mentees from last year. They still reach out to me here and there. Or I see them in person. They're like, oh, yeah, man, you was mentoring me last year. So I think they can definitely say that I'm attentive. And yeah, I think I answered both of
them. Can I go next?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is actually my first time being an official mentor, but I've it's been a while since I've like done tutoring. Does that still work? Does it? Okay. Okay. But when I did tutor, I feel like they said, I was told that I was really fun and I made everything like really engaging and not boring at all. Like I made mathematics fun. So I guess like fun, I guess.
I can go next. I would say I'm very supportive. My mentees last year, I just try to make sure to reach out to them and then also see what other parts of their life I could help with, not just like Heart Smiles in general. If they were like entering a very important chapter in their life, I always made sure to be there. So I would say I'm very supportive, whatever they want to do.
Just to follow up with the winning team. I think my past mentees from last year and the year before that would probably say understanding. They kind of go along with supportive, like what Saint said, but just not just trying to be an authority figure and making sure that you're being accountable and taking care of things, but also being understanding that real life happen and not feeling like you have to walk on eggshells to approach me or talk to me or ask me something, and just making it be an open and welcoming space. So I think they would say understanding.
I would say my past mentees would say I'm supportive and caring, and not only that, that I'm open minded as well. And I say that because I feel like every time I'm like a mentor and stuff like that, I want to be able to like know what they need from me and how I can better support them. Not only like Saint said, not only in Heart Smiles, but like with their real life, um, like music or journaling or arts and stuff like that. I connect them to people that's a part of Heart Smiles, as well as mentors with those like opportunities and resources. So yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm not sure if John Box is great on your end too, but maybe it's just my computer. I don't know. All right, so I would say that like my past mentees, because I've mentored over the last couple summers, have probably said that I'm really organized and like on top of stuff. Normally, I try not to communicate for no reason, like just like saying random stuff. Everything that I have to say is like purposeful to them. So I try to watch what and how I say stuff. I also think that like people would say that I go above and beyond. Like with my last group of kids, we had a wellness week, and that's probably like my top one moment, really my top moment in life, like of being a mentor, just seeing kids being poured into. And our mentees coming in this year is a little bit different because they young, but they kind of stepping into like young adulthood. They're going into high school if they're not in high school already. But yeah, and then my current mentees, I think they probably would just say the same thing. I'm most excited and proud of Arby because she a mentor this year, but she was on Team Takeover last summer. So I feel like really my team, any team I'm on, is always the best team because Team Takeover is still here. Everybody else team, I don't know. I don't be seeing them no more. So I don't know.
What? Roman was my mentee last year. Now we're partners this year.
Okay. I'm gonna let Sid have it, but for everybody else, I don't know. I don't know about y'all. John, can you hear us now?
Yeah, the devil working, y'all. I don't know. All right, so let me see. All right, how do you think? Okay, so I am a rookie. Charity tried to play with me in the comments and say I'm a rookie with being a whole mentor type thing. I've been an unofficial mentor for Heart Smiles for years, since it's like months after I joined. So I don't know if we can say I'm a rookie. It's just like it's official this time. But I think something that my mentees will get out of me is just the simple fact that like you can still have like kid qualities, like you can still have fun while you're in a position of authority or like a position of just like being able to lead people. Because I think a lot of times you get lost in the sense of having to be professional all the time, that you kind of just like lose sense of yourself or your inner child and things like that. And I've been a victim of that many times. I've just been so caught up in my work. So I I just want to let everybody know that like you can still have fun while you're elevating in your workspace or anything like that. So that's the main thing I want to get across to my mentees this summer. And so yeah, I hope everybody can take that from me. Just have fun.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not no shade to any of the other jobs that I've ever had in my life, but Heart Smile was probably like the only one I had genuine fun at. Like, and I didn't feel like I wanted to pull my hair out or do nothing crazy because some of them other jobs, y'all, they be stressful. They just buy everything by the book. You pay hourly, like that's not even what I'm worth. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna answer Zion question. But then I also wanted to add to mine because I realized I didn't even answer the second question. But Zion asked, what did the wellness week consist of? And basically, it consisted of everything pouring into the kids. So basically, the whole purpose of it was showing that pouring into the kids is pouring into yourself. So the kids, their confidence going to skyrocket, which I got to see with my own eyes. The volunteers and me and everybody that went into planning it are going to feel joy. Elder can speak to that because she flew down and cut some of the kids' hair. And then the parents, they get a sense of relief, like they don't have to pay for like the services that the kids are receiving. So basically on Monday we did a nail tech day. So basically nail techs from Clark Atlanta volunteered their time, gave my girls, full sets, gave my guys, their manicures. And then on Tuesday, people got their hair done, they got their hair cut how they wanted. Like, so everybody told me beforehand what they wanted to get. And I found somebody that could do that and provided that for them. And then some people got both, like hair done and haircut for the boys. They got the twist, the retwist with their locks and all of that. And then on Wednesday, we did a shopping day where basically people from the AUC donated their clothes and we set it up basically like kind of think of thrifting. So like when you at 2nd Avenue or like Goodwill or something. And, that was their wellness week. So more of the story. That's how like I go above and beyond. And then I wanted to answer the second part about how I show up for people. Normally, when it comes to people, I do stuff that honestly sometimes don't, for anybody that ever did something for, don't take this to offense. But things that I don't want to do sometimes, like I can really not feel like doing something or getting up. But if somebody asks me like, Cam, can you come pick me up from here? Or can you come to this event? I'll come. So I think that I'm just a person that show up in any way that people need me. Don't get me wrong, I got boundaries, but still. All right, I'm moving on to the next question. So the last question that
hold on, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm so sorry. I didn't answer the second part of the question. I just noticed. I'm sorry.
It's okay, go ahead.
Okay, so the way I show up for people, I feel like I make myself more intentional. Like I want to make it known what role I'm playing, like what you want me to do, like how do I say it? Like what you want from me for the friendship or relationship or mentorship that is going on. And also, I forgot the word. Hold on, it's gonna come back. It's not here. I'm gonna put it in the chat if it comes back. Okay.
Hey yo, Jimmy, I be having moments like that too. But the last question we got before we get into audience Q&A is, what is one piece of advice that you would give to a summer heartbeat? And this don't have to be just for your team. This is for like a summer heartbeat overall.
I want to go. So basically, I would just say stay connected with Heart Smiles even after the Youth Works program is over. I started as a summer heartbeat like 4 years ago, and I've been connected ever since. Like literally, Ms. Joni came on, did her big grand speech, and I was like one of the 20 of us that had actually followed up with her afterwards and got connected with Heart Smiles and got exposed to all the opportunities and things that I've been involved in. And it's been like such a blessing. I don't regret any part of it. And you just don't know like how much opportunities are out here waiting for you with your name on it. You just gotta put yourself out there, stay connected, open your mouth, and make the effort to make the connections with the people that's here for you, like your mentees.
Can I go next?
Yeah, you can go ahead, Jimmy.
Okay. My advice is kind of like two. My first advice is to be open-minded and also set a goal for yourself that you want to achieve at the end of the summer. Like for instance, For my goal for the end of the summer, I want to allow my mentees to see a better version of themselves and continue to like work towards that better version that they see. So I would say to create a goal that you want at the end of the summer, and we'll help you get there, basically, and also be very open-minded.
I can go next. I would say to always be open to learning. Like you might be in different spaces, different events, different projects. Sometimes you think like, oh, I'm not going to learn nothing from this conversation, but it's always something to learn, always something to take away. So I think just be mindful and like aware of the things happening, so that way you can learn and take more.
For me, I would say I feel like this is kind of like a build off of what everybody else said, because you have to be open minded and you have to be, willing to be open to growth. But just focusing on trying to be the best version of yourself, like a little bit day by day, because sometimes we can see other people and we're like, oh, well, I want to be like them, or I want to be like that. But just trying to find out what is the best version of you look like for you, and taking those little steps every day to be that, and not being afraid to ask for help, because we all here to support y'all.
I'll go. So my advice is kind of just like everybody else's, but mine is more so aligned to elders specifically. I think that, well, for me, I think that y'all should really just take away the fact that y'all have to be yourselves in the present moment. Like, I think like just taking that time to really like identify like who am I right now? Like, what do I want to do right now? Like, in the future is cool, and I think you should always think about the future because that's where you're headed towards. But I feel like right now, like this is who you are right now. So I mean, stuff that you want to do, don't put it off. How you want to be, do it now. Like, and I saw that a lot of our incoming summer heartbeats, I literally just noticed this, most of them are 8th graders. So I think you should really take this into account, being yourself, because a lot of y'all are about to transition to high school. And I wish somebody would have told me so early on that it doesn't matter what anybody thinks of you. It doesn't matter what you're doing. People just aren't paying attention that much. So just do what you want to do at the end of the day, and just make sure you're accomplishing what you want to accomplish, and just satisfy yourself.
I would say challenge yourself, and like everyone said here, be open to growth as well. Being a leader is not for the weak. You have to be on time, compassionate. You gotta be very like skillful. So just keep that in mind and just stay connected with Heart Smiles, like Sydney said, because Heart Smiles will change your life. So yeah.
Yo, the thing about hosting and participating is like you gotta listen to everybody else answer, but then think about yours at the same time. But my piece of advice would probably be try to accomplish something small day by day. I'm one of those people that really set big goals, and sometimes it's hard to break it down into like small bites of goals like throughout a period of time. So create small goals and then take time every day to reflect on what you accomplished during the day, because I'm also one of those people that just work. And it's like if you keep accomplishing things without taking time to reflect or acknowledge those accomplishments, you're going to miss your life. Like you're not going to really get to absorb how good it feels to accomplish the things you accomplish. So definitely set attention for the day, and then also just reflect. So those are my piece of advice. And does anybody in the chat have any last minute questions? If y'all do, I'm gonna answer it, but we're gonna answer them after we're done with our jewels. So I know we're running down on time. Today went by so fast, but it was so good. So I guess we can go by the order we were already going in. But Sharon, what your one jewel would be for anybody that's watching?
Okay, cool. Best team. We ain't got no problem with going first.
All right, not too much.
You said you wanted to go in the right order. I mean, it's only best that the game changes go first, baby. Okay, let me hurry up. Okay, so I think my jewel would just be surround yourself around people who have the best intentions for you, and don't be afraid to ask for help, and don't be afraid to lean on those people when you really need them. You feel me? Short and sweet, straight to the point. That's how the game changers do. You feel me? I'm going to pass it off to Saint because I already know she got to have a heavy hitter coming to y'all.
You already know. I want to say find what you're passionate about and just go after that. Like really look into that, and then I know like you're always going to be finding yourself and stuff, but find what you really like to do and find a way you can like make impact with that, you know, also like put change in the world. But yeah, Team Game Changers, I hope to see you guys this summer. Best team. I'm sorry I haven't been as vocal as y'all, but not too much I need to say.
Oh, I can go. My jewel would just be that growth doesn't happen from your comfort zone. So get out there, try new things, do things that you normally wouldn't do, and like just see how your life change. Watch out how your life transform.
My jewel is self-love is the best love. Take care of yourself. Always put yourself first because it's really important. Y'all, I'm telling you, it's 2023. People is all about themselves. So really put yourself first. Put your best foot forward and get connected to all the opportunities and resources that we have for you.
Okay, I'll go. My jewel is there may be a lot of pressure, but don't be too hard on yourself. You may see like many people doing other things that you want to do. Just go with your time and take breaks, intentional breaks, not too much, not too less, and you'll be just fine.
All right, y'all. My jewel is don't be afraid to ask for help, but definitely take a chance on yourself. Like I said, y'all, earlier, I'm an entrepreneur. A lot of us on here are entrepreneurs. So a lot of the time it's a one man or a one woman show, but we get things done. And so like I need everybody to take the fact that if you want to start a business, if you want to start a podcast or anything like that, just do it. Like just do it.
Period. All right, my jewel is beauty isn't just about what you see. So like a lot of times people associate beauty by like the physical look of things, but it also is how are you talking to people? Like are you handling people with care? Like how are you carrying yourself? So think about that when you're thinking about being beautiful. Is an inside and outside job. Talia dropped in the chat. She's one of the mentees for the summer. She says, stay humble even in situations that might seem uncomfortable at the moment. It might help you in the long run. Period. All right, y'all. So, anybody got any last comments before we hop off here? I was trying to wait to see if anybody had any questions, but I didn't see nobody drop any. So, y'all got anything y'all want to say to your team specifically? Want to say your team number, your team name? Like, yeah.
Top 10 game changers. You already know.
Okay. You could go ahead, Elder, because I didn't even hear what you said. I'm so sorry.
Nah, yo, I ain't say nothing I ain't already say. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm team 9. We don't have a team name yet, but once it's out, it's gonna be fire. Amen. And I can't wait to meet y'all.
All I'm gonna say, teammate, let's show them what's up this summer. You turn the 8 sideways, I mean infinity. We here forever. That's it.
I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of hard though. Like
it was definitely hard. Y'all giving all them cute messages and stuff for my team. If you on Winning Wednesdays, join Group Me. Shoot, I'm tired of sending messages out telling y'all to join. Join Group Me, okay? We not talking on iMessages. So if you ain't joined, then join. But I can't wait to see y'all. I talk to y'all. Bye.
Yo.
Team 7, you already know the best team. I'm with Cam, of course. And, you know, we are ready to rumble. We ready to put everything on the floor, like Lotto said.
Yeah. Team 10, it's nothing to be said, you know. You already know how we coming this summer. If you want the game changes, you know that we never came to play. You feel me? We showing extra love all summer. So if you on my team, just know you in for something special, baby. Go ahead, Cam. Go ahead.
Yo, if Elle's not making wings for y'all, she don't really like y'all.
Right, but you don't know what I got up my sleeve. Go ahead, Cam.
I don't know. She might got free haircuts. I don't know. Hey, but my team, we gonna be sipping on smoothies all summer. So I don't care about none of that. anyways, I'm team 7. You know, we got names in the works, but we ain't select them because we trying to make sure that all of the team got a vote. And like Sid said, join the group me. If you on here, I'm not sure how you found out if you're not in the group me, but make sure that y'all join the group me because we're gonna have all our important announcements in there. We super excited to, you know, connect with y'all, love on y'all, especially in person. Y'all gonna get to feel all the vibes. Super excited for this summer. So we putting a lot of hard work in behind the scenes. So yeah, y'all, I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for everybody that's been hopping on. For all the mentors, make sure y'all drop any like Instagram handles or anything in the chat if people need to reach out to y'all. But yeah, y'all, that's it. We're gonna have part 2 next week. So if y'all didn't see some of your team on here today, they will be on next week with Coach Johnson. All right, y'all. Bye.